I was shocked to read that 92% of people never achieve their goals. Today, I will show you how to become part of that successful 8%. The first reason why you don't achieve any goals is because you set them wrong. Think of your own goals. I bet many of you have to get more in shape. Me too. How many of you actually really want to do that? I found myself oftentimes thinking, okay, I need to work with weights, go to the gym, but I'm honestly telling you that I hate going there. I have an active gym subscription, I think now over 16 years, and the longest I ever committed to it was a few months only. I found that setting goals that do not align with my inner voice and my desire takes too much energy and can lead to a mental breakdown, as I'm constantly slipping off my schedule whilst everyone else seems on point. Therefore, the purpose of every goal we set is important, but what is even more important is how we get there. And going to the gym is not the only way to stay in shape. That is why I recently signed up at a local football club. I do not even struggle to go to the trainings, as I'm doing something I really like. I connect with people I share the same interest with, and I'm spending money on things and hours that really matter for me. The second reason why you don't achieve any goals is because you focus too much on the outcome instead of the action that is needed to get there. Now be honest. What is the first thing you do when you decide to start a business without even having a real business plan? I bet you most of the times you design a fancy logo, think of a cool name for hours, or maybe set up a social media page. I was the same way. We as people are programmed since our childhood that after we paint something, we get recognition from our parents who tell us how extraordinary the work we did is. And that is one of the main reasons why many people are only made for 9 to 5 jobs. They get a work package, they do it to the best of their abilities, and get a reward in form of a salary. Many of them lack the skill of problem solving that is needed to understand which activities need to be done to get to the outcome. As a professional in project management, I get paid by companies to break this down. Therefore, I use a very established framework. It's called the work breakdown structure. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in that, and I will show you how to set up a good work breakdown. The third reason why you don't achieve any goals is because you are too distracted. I will not hit you with a standard line that social media is destroying your attention span, and avoiding distraction, from my point of view, is much more complex than turning off notification on your phone. If you want to fix your attention span, I recommend you to watch this video right here. Distractions can be everywhere. It can be initiated from your environment and even from yourself. Let me explain. In your environment are people or things that talk to you or ping you through a notification actively. I'm someone who mastered this quite good, as I'm setting clear boundaries. I tell people simply, no, or I will talk to you once I've finished this. But I have struggled with distractions created by myself, as I was unaware of them. One example for that is to set too many goals. We all want to improve our lives, but actually very few of us pick one thing to improve at a time. It's easy to say, I will go to the gym every day, start a good diet, read more, develop a business, secure a career at my 9 to 5 job, and all the other things that come to mind. But exactly this divides your attention span towards one thing, and it will inevitably be the reason for your failure. In order to avoid this misfit, focus on one goal at a time. Get so used to it that you develop the habit, only then tackle the next one. The fourth reason why you don't achieve any goals is because you tell them everyone. As soon as we set a new habit, we start sharing it with family, friends, or colleagues. No one will admit it, but we do that to get a reaction out of them, whether positive or negative, just like little kids trying to get their parents' attention. When they start to give us feedback and their thoughts, we create our opinions about them. People who support us, we see as our true friends. People who stay negative towards our goals, we identify as our enemies. I knew it. They are so jealous. They do not even know what they are talking about. I'm gonna show them. I'm gonna show them? To who exactly? Let me tell you. No one cares what you're actually doing. Most of the things you make up on your own mind and believe it like a fact. The reality is, everyone is busy with their own lives. Of course, there will be people who like you and there will be people who dislike you. Plain and simple. Let me ask you a question. If a person is talking about how smart they are, would you believe it? Or would you believe it if you saw it yourself without anyone talking about it? I guess it is a no-brainer. Which one has more impact, right? Therefore, cut the talk and start the work. The fifth reason why you don't achieve any goals is because of your poor goal description. Look at those two goals. I want to lose some weight and I want to lose 15 pounds over a 6-month time period. If you pick goal number 2, you are absolutely right. It follows the SMART method. It is in every marketing 101 book. But for those who've never heard of it before, SMART stands for specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. I could now talk 3 minutes about that to boost the channel's watch time, but I won't. I think the method stands for itself. For those who are interested, I dropped the link down below or just write me in the comments. The sixth reason why you don't achieve any goal is because you stress out. Ever signed up for a goal that was too big? You even talked with friends about it in the rush of the moment, where adrenaline was at an all-time high. Just maybe a few days later, that goal seems unachievable and is more a burden than a potential relief. Do not ever forget, this is your life. You can say today this and tomorrow that. You should not care about anyone. If I want, I can tell everyone that I'm going to be an astronaut today and say tomorrow that I'm going to be a YouTuber. I can be 50 years of age. It does not matter. What matters is your psychological health. To stay sharp and focused under pressure, try the PDCA cycle, developed in the 60s by an American statistician called Edward Deming. The P stands for plan. Before jumping into any goal, take time to plan. Break it down into smaller achievable tasks. If you struggle with it, let me know in the comment section down below. I will be happy to make a video to show you, plus set them up in a time plan. The D stands for do. Start aiming for your plan, but do not aim for perfection, to not get analysis paralysis. Progress, no matter how small, but keep moving forward. The C stands for check. Take time to pause and reflect. Ask yourself questions. Am I making progress? What is working and what's not? This helps you identifying mistakes early. The A stands for act. Based on what you've learned, tweak your approach. This keeps you flexible. The seventh reason why you don't achieve any goals is because you choose the wrong behavior in the face of adversity. Did you ever set up a goal and as soon as you were confronted with adversity, it changed your view? Maybe you thought that the goal was dumb anyways. Or it is other people's fault why you are not achieving your goals. Maybe it is because how difficult your life at the moment is. Time to face it. No one else is responsible for your failure besides of you. And anyway, why would you give anyone the power to influence your life in a negative way? Let me explain your current situation with the flywheel effect. At the beginning, pushing a heavy flywheel takes a lot of effort with nearly no visible movement. But with consistent effort, the wheel gains momentum and eventually it spins almost effortlessly. To get to that point, you need to be patient and believe in your actions. Therefore, as we discussed at the beginning, the purpose of your goal must align with your real inner thoughts and desires. Which reasons are holding you back to achieve goals? Do you use any methods to solve them? Share in the comment section down below. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more. See you in the next one. Bye.